Hey guys, welcome back to DCTC. This is Amy Jo. I have a really fun video today. We're going to be making crayons with the Crayola Mold Factory. This is something that I wanted to do for a long time because I think it's going to be really neat. And I have a couple of other packets. We're going to make some Ninja Turtle crayons and also some Disney Planes. But this is what comes with the kit. So these are ring molds. So we'll be making some rings. And then these are the crayon molds. So the set comes with some packages of crayons, and then I'm gonna be using some of my own crayons that I have here. So this is what we'll put the crayons in to melt them. I think that probably goes right there. And I'm not exactly sure how the mold fits onto this part, but it has something to do with this. We'll snap this all together and I think that'll go down in this part, and we'll probably pour the melted crayon down into this. So we'll get it figured out and we'll start making some crayons. As you can imagine, this is something that you will need an adult to help you with. So I have plugged in our Crayola MeltnMold Factory and I have turned it on. I pressed that button from off to on. And next what we're gonna do is we're going to take 3 crayons and break them up and place them in this metal tray. So let's do some red and some blue and some yellow. Actually, let's mix that up a little bit so the colors all swirl around. We are going to be making a lot of different types of crayons today, but we're going to start just by making this, the basic crayon mold. We're just going to press the mold down into its place along with the heating tray. We're going to close the lid and then we'll turn our timer on. I don't know if you could tell, but this little light turned on and it's red now. So now the machine is heating up and the crayons are going to melt. All right, so here we go. We're gonna pour the wax right here. So I'm gonna take the knob and turn it very gently. Here it comes. Can you see it coming down into the chamber right here, making our crayons? It looks like the blue didn't melt as well as the red and the yellow. Let's lift the lid and see what we have. So there are our crayons. And I did put enough in for 3, but see how our blue wax didn't melt as well? Okay, so now we need to open it up. Okay, so let's start with the part that didn't work. This is the side that the blue went down, and it just didn't melt as fast, and so kind of sort of dried while it was going down. But look at this, these look pretty good. So our crayons are mostly red, but there is a little bit of yellow and blue mixed in those. Next we'll try the ring molds and see how those work. And I did want to show you something. When you turn the knob and turn this on, it locks the clear plastic part, which is a safety feature. So I just wanted to point that out. I have broken some yellow, blue, and green crayons, and I broke them into smaller pieces this time, hoping that maybe that would help them melt faster. So here we go. And this time we're going to make rings. While our wax is melting, I thought we would look at the ones that we made. So this is what I was hoping they would turn out like really mixed up. So let's see what that looks like when we draw our color. See all of the different colors? That's pretty cool, isn't it? Whoops, it's still a little bit warm. Oh, that looks cool. You could also color like this. You would get several colors at once. Let's try this one. Here we go. I hope our wax is ready. Oh no, look what happened. Can you guys see how the crayons didn't totally melt? This is a problem that I'm having with this. Okay, so I took the lid off and I made sure that our melting tray, the silver part, was fully sitting straight on the warmer, and I think this will do it. So let's give it another try. We're gonna look right here and hopefully the wax will pour right down into the ring molds. Yes, success, woohoo! I want to show you a couple of important things about this, and I'm sorry about that sound in the back. I can't make the timer go off. It just keeps on going. So when you turn this knob, see this lever back here? That is what pushes this tray up. And one thing that I have learned that is very important is you can't just gently set the tray down. You have to actually click that into place like that. That way the bottom of this is making full contact with this part. This is the part that gets hot. It touches this part and warms up the crayons as they sit in here. So if the bottom here isn't fully touching this part, it won't heat up. And I think that's why I was having trouble. So we're gonna press that in all the way, make sure it snaps into place like that. So the metal is touching the bottom hot plate. And let's try something else. I think this time I am going to try some crayons that I had at home here, some old ones that I have peeled the label off of. And we'll try to make something out of these. Okay, remember you have to press this down all the way so that the plate is flat on the hot plate. I have loaded up just the standard crayon maker, and we're gonna press that into place. Make sure we've got this all the way down, close our lid, and turn it on. Okay, I'm so glad that I figured that out because now the wax is definitely ready. So watch right here. Much, 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 much better. All right, so here are the crayons that we just made. As you can see, this is the chamber that the hot wax pours down into, and then this is the mold. And so now we will set that back there to cool, and we'll take a look at the rings that we made. All right, that's pretty neat. Okay, so there's one, and here is the other. Now, let's see how they work. Before we use them, look at this, I have wax everywhere. So before we use them, I just wanted to show you what they look like up close. They have some nice swirls in them. So we have a lot. This is mostly just the blue and the green. You can see in this one that there was yellow, but okay, so let's try them out. Nice. There you can see a variety of colors. I like how it mixes together and makes kind of a aqua blue. Sort of reminds me of the ocean. All right, these are cool. I think now we will try to make the Ninja Turtle crayons. Now that we have this thing all figured out, we are going to be making sewer covers, and this is what the mold looks like. And the kit also came with some different colored crayons. For our Ninja Turtle sewer cover, I am using green and purple crayons. Got two different shades of purple. Get that all locked in. Put in our mold. Put down the lid. And turn it on. Our wax is ready. And now we'll dump it into our mold. While we're waiting for our Ninja Turtle crayon to cool, let's take a look at these. Uh-oh, that one's kind of hollow. That one's totally hollow, actually. Okay, let's see how these turned out. They're stuck together. Okay, if you remember, this was the pink and yellow and orange wax from the crayons that I already had. So let's try these out. They look mostly orange. Oh, there's some pink. I think this would have worked better if I used some brighter colors. maybe like pink, purple, and green. It's kind of tricky though, because you don't want the colors to mix when the wax melts. We have our last kit now. It is the Disney Planes kit. And it says here that it makes 4 different planes, so this ought to be lots of fun. I thought when it said it made 4 planes that we would have 4 different molds, but that's not the case. I think what they mean is it has enough crayons to make 4 different molds. One thing that is really neat about this playset is that it comes with different coloring sheets. So that is cool. Our Ninja Turtle set did not have coloring sheets. Here are the colors that I'm going to use for our Disney Planes crayon. So I've got some silver, some white, some orange, and a little bit of blue. So get that in nice and tight. Get our mold into place. Here we go. And now for the fun part. Watch right here. I'm gonna try to twist this and lift this very slowly and see if the colors will mix a little less. Keep the colors a little more separate. Here's what our mold looks like, and it does look like pouring it a little more slowly helped keep the colors from totally mixing together. Are you guys ready to see how our Ninja Turtle sewer cover turned out? Let's take it apart. Remember, the wax that we used for this one was light purple, dark purple, and green. So that turned out pretty cool. Some nice swirling going on there. And let's test it out on some paper. That's really light. So there's some dark purple, and let's see if we can find some green. Kind of looks gray, maybe because the green and the purple mixed together. So now that we've tried all of the different molds, I thought it would be fun to go back and make some more rings and crayons, but I want to share some of the things I've learned. So the first thing that's most important is this. This seems like it's sitting in all the way, but you have to press it in until you hear those 2 clicks. Otherwise, the crayons won't melt the first time. So that's one thing. So we're gonna make some more rings. The other thing is it's important to equally space out your colors so that when they melt, they're already kind of swirly. The other thing to remember is that you have to be patient. This is definitely not a fast project. I know that looks fast, but from start to finish, it takes about 10 minutes for the wax to melt. And then after you pour it, you have to wait for it to cool. So from start to finish, you're looking at about 25 minutes. But then look at all the cool things you can make. Remember the second set of rings? Look how colorful they turned out. Look at that part right there. And look how great these crayons turned out. These are the ones that were the green, the light blue, the white, and the yellow. We need to test these out and see how they work. First we can try out the rings. Let's try this one because this one is very, very colorful. And now we'll try this crayon. Oh yeah, do you see that? See all of the different colors that came from that one crayon? And this right up here is when I use this on the side like that. It's kind of like coloring with a bunch of crayons at the same time. Sort of looks like a rainbow. Remember the little Disney Planes crayon that we made? So when I popped it out of the mold, the propeller broke off. So I made another one, and this time the propeller stayed intact, but the tail broke off, the back wing. I'll show you how that fits. Where is that? There, just like that. So you have to be careful when you're popping these out of the molds because they have a lot of detail. Something like this, and definitely something like this, these would be just fine. I didn't have any problems, but just because those pieces were little, they broke off. Let's see how they color. Ooh, that is really light. Oh, there's some red and blue. And then let's try this one. We'll try coloring with the propeller. Yep, red and green. Okay guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this messy little project. And if you would like to see more videos like this, you can let me know by clicking on the like button. And I'd love for you to leave me a comment and tell me what your favorite thing was. My favorite was the second set of rings. I also liked the green and blue and yellow crayons. But I'd like to hear what you like, so make sure you leave me a comment, okay? This is Amy Jo with DCTC. Thanks for watching.
Another video, that's the end.
Come back soon or we'll miss you, friend.
DCTC. We do toy reviews. DCTC.
And we play with Play-Doh too.
Skits, pranks, eggs and toys.
We make videos for girls and boys.
That's right.